guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. And when did this happen? MAC has launched a new foundation. It's called the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powdered Foundation. I have it right here with me, and today we're going to talk about this foundation, see a demo on my face, and I'm going to share my thoughts on this one. So if you're interested, please continue watching. Alright guys, I think I was living under a rock because there have been so many new foundations out there in the market that I didn't know of. This foundation was one of them. One fine day during the Black Friday period, I went online and I saw this foundation on the Sephora website or the Ulta website, and I got this one from Ulta here. So this is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powder Foundation. I was so intrigued by it. I do really like the MAC Studio Fix foundation, and I thought this is going to be like a game changer for me because this is a radiance foundation. It has a slight bit of a glow to it, so I couldn't stop myself from getting it, so I have got it. I have used this foundation a few times already, and I think I have my full thoughts on this foundation, and it's a positive one. So let's get started. Let me show you the packaging first. A big plus point on this foundation is that it has a pump. I really like it. The older one or the other one, which is the Studio Fix Fluid with SPF 15, this one doesn't come with a pump. You can buy the pump separately for $15 or $12, I'm not really sure, but you can buy it separately. But this one comes with a pump, so that is greatly appreciated. Packaging is kind of similar. I would say the shape of the bottles, they're quite similar to each other. This one has more of a matte finish on the bottle. This one has a shiny glass finish. Of course, I have applied the foundation today on my face, and this is how it looks. Now I do have a little bit of blush, cream blush on my face, so you will get that little bit of color, but I have not applied any other highlighting product on my face. It's just the foundation and the blush. You will see the face with just the foundation in the demo part of the video. So here you are seeing the full makeup face, but you will also get to see the application of the foundation. How do you think it looks? I think it looks really great. It gives a slight dewy finish on the skin. If you have normal to dry skin, probably even if you have combo, I think this foundation is going to be a great fit because it gives a slight dewiness, but it's not like overly dewy or glowy. It's a very lightweight formula. It blends really well. You will see in the demo. I have the shade NC44 with me, and it matches me perfectly. It's a great match. I have the NC44 in MAC Studio Fix as well. So if you're NC44 here, you can get the same shade in this foundation as well. As the packaging says, it's a medium buildable coverage. I will agree with it. It's a medium coverage foundation. You will not get a lot of coverage, and you can layer it up. It will not look cakey. Here I have applied probably like 2.5 layers of foundation. I have recently developed some white patches on my skin because of dryness, so that you can still see through. So you can see how the foundation coverage is. It's not like a full coverage. It gives a very natural finish. I have not applied any kind of primer on the face, nothing, no setting spray, even just this foundation. I have not even applied powder. Nowadays, since the weather outside is a little bit more wintry, I don't apply too much powder. I like that natural glow on the face, so I have applied powder just in the under eye area right here and a little bit right here. So I just leave this cheek portion. I don't really apply powder there. So that's why you can see that glow. This foundation has hyaluronic acid, which is greatly appreciated. The skin does feel hydrated. There is no that foundation-y, cakey feeling. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel matte, of course. It feels like you've applied some kind of a product which has moisturization or moisturizing effect. So that's a really nice feeling. It's very lightweight. Let's talk about the wear. The packaging says it's a 12-hour wear. I have not worn a foundation for 12 hours. I will never wear a foundation for 12 hours. I hope so. But I have worn it for 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, and it stays great. There is no cakiness. There is no patchiness. And I have even worn it without the powder. So it doesn't like split, or you don't see fine lines on your face. so it holds up really well. I will show you a wear test of this look on my face today, probably towards the end of the video. I will check in at night and I will show you how the foundation is looking. You'll get a better idea. I think I have covered most of the points from the box. The only point I haven't covered is transfer resistant. I will not totally agree that it's transfer resistant, but yes, I will admit that I have not applied the foundation with powder on it. So if you apply it with powder, put setting spray on it, probably it will work as other foundations. It will not transfer that much, but if you apply just like that, it does set a little bit on the face, but it doesn't settle down completely. So if you like rub a tissue on your face, you will get a little bit of transfer, just a tiny bit. It's not like you're swiping your finger on the face and the foundation is coming off. It's not like that. So there's a little bit of transfer, but I think that can be managed with properly setting the face with powder and then applying setting spray. So I am absolutely really loving the finish of this foundation. I think you really want to see how the foundation looks on my face, just the bare face. So let's go into the demo part of the video now. Now let me show you how I apply this foundation. So I don't have anything on my face, just a little bit of moisturizer, and I look a little bit crazy with the eye makeup on, but hopefully everything will work out. So I'll be taking one pump of the foundation, maybe two, 1.5. So this is how the consistency of the foundation is. I'll just use my fingers and apply a few dots here. I'll apply on one side first, and then we'll apply on the other side so that you can see the difference. I have a bit of these white patches on my skin. That's because of dehydration. If your skin gets too dry, you get these white patches. So I'm trying to hydrate my skin. So with a brush, I'm going to apply now. So you can see how the foundation is quite a good match for me. My skin is quite pale now, so don't go by my skin tone right now. It's a little bit pale. This is my foundation shade. So I'll just blend it with a brush. Look how beautifully it blends out. Since I have these white patches now on my skin, it's very easy to show you that this foundation is not full coverage. This is a medium coverage foundation. So it's not really covering up my white patches that well. I will have to conceal it if I want to cover it, but I want a natural look, so I'll just leave it just like that. This is a medium buildable coverage, so I'm just building up the foundation a little bit. One more layer. I always check my foundation shades here in this area and this area. If it matches me well, then I get it, because I can always fix up this area with a little bit of light concealer. But if this area looks gray and ashy, it doesn't look good. So always look out for that. I have applied the foundation on this side of the face, and on this side I have not applied anything. I hope you can see a difference on this side of the face and this side. This side definitely appears more smoother and blended. There is more even tone, barring the white patches which I have. That's my issue. Barring that, the skin does look very, very even, smooth, and little bit glowy. It's not completely matte. This side I have not applied anything, so let me apply on this side as well. You can also see that it gives a very natural look on the skin. You can't really tell too much that I'm wearing foundation this side. So if you don't have too much of a problematic skin, this is going to give you a very nice even skin tone. So let's apply now on the other side. Now I applied on this side of the face as well. Both sides are even. I love the finish of this foundation. So that's how the foundation looks without any other makeup on my face. I hope this was helpful. Back to the main video, and this is how my face looks like right now with all the makeup products on. So do let me know how you like this look and how you like the finish of this foundation. I am not really sure if this foundation is available in India though. In US, I got this from Ulta, and of course you can get it from maccosmetics.com. One more thing which I want to do in this video is show you a comparison of the finishes of both of these foundations. So we'll go into that section of this video now. Okay, so I have applied both of these foundations on my face. So this side I have the Studio Fix Fluid NC44, and this side I have the MAC Studio Radiance NC44. Both of these foundations. So I'll give you a little bit of close up. You can see how different both of these foundations look like. So you can see the MAC Studio Fix is a little bit on the more natural side, and I really like the finish on this one. It's super natural. It's not too glowy, it's not too matte, it's kind of like a natural finish. And if I like be like this, you can see a clear difference. I don't have any ring light or anything. This is in natural lighting. And then you have the MAC Studio Radiance, which gives a nice glow. And today I have applied moisturizer just now, so it's giving me even more glow. I think I will apply a little bit of powder today. So this is how both of these foundations look like on my skin. So there is a clear difference. Natural finish, more glowy finish. I hope you get the idea. And in the previous section I forgot to mention that this one does oxidize a tad bit. It's not a lot. I wouldn't say it changes the color completely, but how the foundations settle a little bit and then they get a tad bit darker, that's what this one does as well. I wouldn't call it like a lot of oxidization, just a tad bit, like slightly gets deeper in color, not too much, not something where I will be concerned. Okay, so that's how both of these foundations look like on my skin. That's how the finish is. I have a full review video on this one as well. If you're interested, I will leave that in the description box below. Let me also insert the wear test of this foundation right here. Here we can see the foundation after 7 hours of wear today. Okay guys, so I'm checking in right now at around 7:15. It has been probably like close to 8 hours now, and this is how my face looks like. I touched up the lipstick, that's about it. And actually I shouldn't have touched up the lipstick, I would have shown you the lipstick as well. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk medium shade. It's amazing. The staying power on this one is so good. So if you want to see more shades on this lipstick, then you can check out my Charlotte Tilbury video. I have swatched all the shades right there. But anyways, let's talk about the foundation. Look how it, like, it's still so smooth. I really like how it wears, how the finish is. There is no like patchiness, especially here. It just looks smooth, so I'm very happy with how it wears. Only thing is that I think now it has become a little bit too glowy. When I had first applied it, it was not this glowy. I think with time it gets more glowy. Also do remember that I did not really apply powder, so at this point probably I will just touch it up with some powder if I wanted to. But even if you don't apply powder, I think it should be okay if you like this glowy kind of look, which I do really like. In natural lighting it's not looking as glowy, so I think I'm okay, but you could apply powder at this stage. Let's take a closer look. There has been a little bit of accumulation right here, like it always happens with my nose area, so little bit of foundation has gathered over there, but the foundation has not really seeped into any lines. You can't see any foundation lines, any cakiness, nothing like that. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel tacky also. It's like you don't have anything on your face. So if you apply powder, I think you are going to be all set. This will stay on your face for a really nice amount of time. So yeah, that's my check-in for today. By the way, let's also talk about the eyeshadow. This has also stayed so well. There is no creasing, nothing. It just looks beautiful so far. I have not done anything, and it is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I'm loving it these days. Okay guys, that's the video for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know your thoughts on this foundation. If you have used it, I would love to know. If you found this video helpful, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share it with your friends. And I hope you will consider subscribing as well if you're watching me for the first time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.